Just 19 years old, he's been voted by the fans to start in next Sunday's All-Star game, making him the youngest player in NBA All-Star history. Bob Costas spoke with the Lakers' second-year sensation.
A week from now, you'll be introduced not just as an All-Star, but at age 19, the youngest starting All-Star ever. This is a big national coming out party for Kobe Bryant.
The stage is set, Madison Square Garden. And New York City is going to be bananas, but that's what I'm looking forward to.
You see similarities in his game as well as my game, and I think if he maintains a certain mental approach, he can become a great professional basketball player.
We've got a little show going on here between number 23 and number 8.
When you played against Jordan in December in Chicago, great game. You had 33, he had 36, and there was conversation going on. What was that conversation like?
We were just talking about a couple moves. You get a chance to go up against one of the best basketball players that ever played this game. Learn, and most importantly, compete.
Was he helpful?
Yeah, he was very helpful. He was very helpful. I remember he gave me a couple bits of advice here and there.
Anything you want to divulge?
No, I can't give you all that kind of information. If I tell you, I have to eliminate you.
About Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
Oh, well, this is the matchup that everybody's been waiting to see here in Los Angeles. You got the teacher versus the student. Kobe's trying to rob Michael of all his moves, trying to steal his talent, trying to steal his knowledge. Michael is trying to teach Kobe a lesson, trying to give him the experience, the youth, to the wisdom that what he once had. Kobe has a chance to be what Michael is in this league. It's going to take him some time to get there, but he's up to the challenge and he's up to the test today, Bob.
We'll check with Ahmad Rashad. We'll show you the opening lineups and have the tip-off when we return to the Great Western Forum for Part 2 of today's NBA doubleheader on NBC. Pippen with the game's first shot. Both he and Michael were ice cold at Golden State on Friday night. Somehow they managed to win 87-80, but they were a combined 10 for 40. Pippen 8 for 23. Michael, one of the worst performances of his career, 2 of 17. Puts it behind the back and hits from the foul line.
That's a nice fadeaway by Jordan. He struggled the other night. He wants to come in tonight and get off early. Doesn't want to get off to a bad shooting.
You can tell this is a big game. Even just past noon, it is not a late arriving crowd at the Forum. Jordan, 2 for 3.
So that's what he wants to do. He wants to get into his rhythm early. You know, he's got the bounce. You know, this is a big game. The energy is in the building. You can look at the players' faces and tell that this is something that they want to come out tonight and prove to each other who is really the best.
Stripped by Pippen. Back he comes in transition. Dishes to Michael. Well, that's what Pippen was talking about. He's a transition player, and you tend to get a more wide-open game against teams like the Lakers.
Now, Michael wants to come out early. He takes it behind his back here, and he's going to shoot the little fadeaway. Now you'll see him here. He uses the screen set by Lonely, the pump fake, the fundamentals, the simple fundamentals of the game is what makes him great. They light some fire under him.
And now here comes Kobe. He doesn't start for his own team, but the fans said he should start in the All-Star game, so he will. A week from tonight at Madison Square Garden. He leads everyone in the NBA in terms of points off the bench, averaging 17.5 points a game as a reserve.
But this will be a good matchup.
Screen. Now Michael.
Michael's got a good shooting rhythm going. He's shooting the ball extremely well, and he's matched up against Kobe now. He wants the challenge of guarding Kobe. See, they'll take turns. You know, Pippen to guard him a little bit, Jordan to guard him a little bit, and those are the two best defenders in the NBA right now, and Kobe's going to have his work cut out to score against either one of those guys.
Let's go to Ahmad.
All right, Bob, you know, I was talking to Michael about his showdown here with Kobe, and one of the things he said is that everybody's looking for the heir apparent. He said, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. He said that playing against a guy like Kobe really fires him up, but he's not conceding anything, so it should be exciting, Bob.
Well, when faced with whomever has been dubbed this year or this week's heir apparent in the past, Jordan has often pressed the accelerator just to send a message of his own. Rebound. It's wrested away from him, though, by Mario Bennett. Bennett to Bryant, into a crowd and off the glass.
Now, Mario Bennett is a speed player. He's one of them guys who can get up and down the court. You know, he's very versatile. He can guard you on the court, outside the court. He can do anything out on the court from a versatility standpoint.
Jordan, Pippen, Bushler, Kukoc, and Klein, and Michael. Misses long, line drive rebound to Kobe. Out of the backcourt with Jones on his right. Jordan had him defensively. Jones from the side, it's good for three. Chicago asked for a 20 here. And in that stretch, at least briefly, Kobe and Michael were head-to-head, guarding each other for the last couple of minutes. Last 10 seconds of the quarter. Kobe on Michael. To the foul line, the jumper over him, and that's the way the first quarter will conclude. Here is Kobe to the baseline for the slam. He's got 10. And the foul is on Chicago.
You see Kobe going baseline, and he elevates with two hands. And he jumps off the wrong foot, which throws Luke Longley off balance. And he's able to elevate over top of him.
21 for him.
But this is how the veterans try to hang around the game. You know, they take safe shots. You know, they're trying to weather the storm here to get back into it.
Intercepted by Bryant. Jordan is back with him. Kobe fouled by Michael. And before the shot, no basket.
And when you got the young legs and the young energy, you want to keep pushing. You want to keep forcing the envelope. You don't want to let Chicago rest. Every chance you get, you want to push the ball up court just as LA is doing.
That's the first on Michael. Kobe unleashes a three. Oh, it's there!
See, the Chicago guys are standing around right now. You know, they're tired, you know, on that play right there. Kobe just got the little.
When people compare Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan and talk about Kobe being the next Michael, and of course that's extravagant. No matter whom you're talking about, there'll never be another Michael Jordan any more than there'll be another Elvis Presley or Babe Ruth or Muhammad Ali. Wennington back with it. But one huge difference is if Bryant and Shaq remain teammates, how in the world is Kobe Bryant, even though he's not the least bit bashful, how is he going to average 25, 26 shots a game as Michael Jordan has for a good portion of his career when Shaquille O'Neal takes more shots than almost anybody else in the league?
Well, and Shaquille should take the most shots. You know, I think what people are really excited about is the potential that Kobe has. You know, he can do a lot of things, and he's exciting. You know, people want to come to the game. They want to buy their tickets. They want to, you know, get their hot dog and their popcorn, and they want to be entertained. And that's what Kobe Bryant is. He's an entertainer.
Michael Jordan has been quoted as saying that at age 19, Kobe Bryant is more advanced than Michael was at the same stage. Of course, he's in the NBA, and Michael was still at North Carolina. What do you think, Steve? And maybe Jordan wants to leave at the very peak. So far, he hasn't contradicted his statement at the beginning of the year that this is the last go-round. There's probably some wiggle room, but he hasn't said anything to the contrary. And there is Bryant reminding us that just in case Michael goes, there'll still be some excitement left in the NBA.
You know, there's so much made about the matchup between you and Michael Jordan, the heir apparent. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, tonight I just really wanted to come out and play hard against him, and I played a lot with my emotions. And I just needed to relax and let the game come to me a little bit. But, you know, it's a learning experience, and I love matching up with Mike. It's a great challenge for me.
All right, I will see both of you in New York next weekend. We'll have an all-star time, all right?
You know it. Love you, Mommy. Love you, Tracy. Love you, Mommy.
All right, back to you, Bob.
All right, Ahmad.